It's Arapahoe, Douglas.
I'll just say he's running for office and you fill in the slots because we've always... Oh, hi.
We're back.
We're back, Phil. When you're watching your favorite court or crime show, you always see them calling expert witnesses during a trial, a doctor, psychiatrist, counselor, or lab tech. Where do these expert witnesses come from, and could a normal case like yours include an expert? Every Friday, attorney Phil Harding from Harding & Associates answers our legal questions, and people are really intrigued by this. Phil, we didn't know we were on earlier. You said so yourself. This is a very strange Friday.
It's like everyone ate the black
licorice.
And their brain's gone. So.
What's going on? All right, we're going to start with, we were just talking about this. Your friend and co-worker, George Brockler, is running for office. Arapahoe County is one of the districts. Tell us what he's running for and give us an update, because it's about a week away.
Well, it's in the 18th Judicial District. And, you know, George is a great guy. He's been here. He's a great trial attorney. He got back last year from Iraq. He was the chief prosecutor, I didn't know if you knew this or not, in the northern province of Iraq.
Yeah, he did tell me that once. Very neat.
Shutting that all down. He also, for over 11 years, was a prosecutor in Jeffco, prosecuted everything from DUIs to, you know, the homicide cases out of Columbine. And he lives in the district, has a wife, 4 great kids. Yeah. And you know, he's just one of those really, really nice, good guys.
He really is. Every time he comes on, he cracks me up, but he has so much knowledge. And if he wins, you're going to be losing a coworker that you love.
I know.
All right, but good luck to him, because we love George. And if that's what he's meant to do, that's what he's going to do.
That's right.
All right, so let's get on to some of the big cases that we often hear about with expert witnesses. This is what we're talking about today.
Well, expert witnesses, it's good to talk a little bit about expert witnesses and who they are. And the joke kind of in the industry is, well, let's look at the definition of an expert witness. Under Colorado Rule 702, it says a witness is qualified either by skill, knowledge, expertise, training, education, and may testify as to an opinion in a case. And people cannot give opinions in cases unless they're an expert. And so let's talk about who are different types of experts. Medical doctors a lot of times can be experts, chiropractors, physical therapists. As a matter of fact, I even had a brake technician come in and testify as an expert.
Really?
And it's anyone, and here's the weird thing about it. A lot of trials take place. And under 702, an expert is someone who will aid the trier of fact. In other words, aid the juror, or aid all of the jurors or the court. And what they do is, a lot of people think that they're hired guns, but they shouldn't be. They should be aiding the trier of fact. And when I've talked to jurors a lot of times, they throw out what experts are talking about because they think, oh, it's just a hired gun. But really, you need to look at these experts and see what they do. As a matter of fact, I had a case once where an individual was brain damaged. He got in a car wreck.
Right.
He was on a bike, got thrown off, and everyone said, well, you don't look like you're damaged. And right after the accident, there was a CT done, there was an MRI done, and it didn't show anything. So we hired this guy who was a neuroradiologist, world-renowned, and he did these special MRIs called Tesla 3 MRIs. And if you look really close, the monitor is too far for me to see, but these arrows kind of point to these lesions that are on the brain. So if you get the right expert, you can win your case. And don't just buy initial information that comes up, because remember, in this case, I mean, let's look at another graphic. I think we have another one of his brain, and it shows these lesions. And when they were originally tested through a regular MRI or a CT, you couldn't see any of this. But if you get the right expert that has the right equipment, and this, again, this is called a Tesla 3 MRI, and it is so much more high definition. You got to make sure that you get the right expert to look at this stuff, whether it's someone from a brake technician, whether it's a neuroradiologist, whether it's your doctor, and you need to make sure that your attorney talks to these people, because a lot of times they just throw the guy on the stand and hope they'll testify.
And it really takes a good attorney to know which experts to involve in the case, correct?
Absolutely, because there are a lot of defense, there are a lot of plaintiffs out there that use the same expert, and when someone testifies, they have to give out what's known as a CV. It stands for curriculum vitae, and it lists every time that they've testified. And so if your attorney is hiring the same expert over and over again, his name shows all the way up, and then the jurors never believe what the guy's saying because they're like saying, I think you guys are in cahoots.
All right, well, thanks, Will. If you have any legal questions for Phil, he wants to hear from you. Just log on to coloradosbest.tv, look for his photo and click there. You can submit your legal questions, and he takes the time to answer them personally. And he might even address your questions right here on Colorado's Best. If you would like to contact Phil at his office, Harding and Associates, call 303-762-9500, or you can reach them online at hlaw.org. Well, coming up on Colorado's Best, one of the most amazing skincare treatments we've seen yet. Up next, we'll